Hey, good morning. Just hopping in just a moment early to let you know that Facebook complying, we will have Cheyenne Joy Aziz with us this morning for the How Do I Love Myself Today 365 days of loving, and she is here. Yes. It's day 40 and we're going to bring Cheyenne Joy in. Yes, add. Yay. So excited. I haven't seen Cheyenne in a long time. You went and moved back east. But oh, there you are. Oh my gosh, it's snowy there. Oh,
It is snowy here. How are you?
I'm I'm having one of those days where I don't want to be on camera, so I'm really glad you're sharing the screen so people can look at you instead of me.
Oh, okay. Well, we've been shoveling for days here, so no
Oh my,
worries. I'm so thrilled to be sharing with you. Hi.
hi. I was just looking at your book, remembering all of the joy, the ultimate, that love is the ultimate
Mhm.
gift.
Yes.
Just discover the gift, and you and your brother wrote it, and your story is just so
Mhm.
impactful and
Thank
something
you.
that absolutely it's
Thank
something I
you.
really want to share with the world. And I know
Oh,
that,
I'm honored. We're so
yeah.
honored. Thank you. Thank
Well,
you.
you've you're doing really good things, of course. And Kent is here too. I'm not sure I know Kent. Welcome, Kent.
Hey, and
And
Aaron is here. Hey, Aaron.
oh, yay! So you can see more than I can. That's awesome. I like that.
Sarah, Suzanne. Hey, everyone.
Oh,
Wonderful.
yay! Oh, so the whole premise of the How Do I Love Myself Today was a challenge to be seen on Facebook. And
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Katie Bray. She was my guest on
Yes.
Wednesday, and she did my Year of Peace back when Facebook didn't have Facebook Live,
Mm.
and she really inspired me. And I was talking with this gal that is like super high energy, and she does like a combination of Zumba and yoga and all these
Oh, fun.
with the focus on your hips and getting that energy
Perfect.
moving. Her name is Jumi
Yeah.
Park, and she was like, every day I ask myself, how
Kundalini.
can I love myself today? And I'm like, ooh, gotta do it. How do I love
Gotta do
myself
it.
today? Making
Mind,
love
body,
a
spirit. Yeah.
yeah.
Mind, body, spirit. The Trinity. It's
Oh,
important. Very
yeah.
much. Well, thank you for having me here. This is my first Facebook Live, so look at what you inspired with me. How super
Oh,
fun. I love that.
there will be
And
so
I'm
many
honored
more.
to be here.
You're
It's
so
super
beautiful, and your
fun.
background is so non-distracting. I've yet to find the perfect place. I'm all
Well,
over the
thank you so
place.
much. Thank you.
Yes. Well,
So,
yeah, so
how
I
do
just I
you?
want to ask you how you love yourself today, and share about your story, and how you're inspiring
Okay.
people in the world.
Thank you. Well, first, thank you for having me, Gwen. It's such a pleasure always to connect with you and be with you. And for everyone watching and being with us, thank you as well. How do I love myself today? Every day, that's a great question. And I actually have an affirmation I do every day, and I'm going to share with everyone. And I'm a little nervous about it, so I see it's very personal for me, but I'm going to do it anyways. And I've been doing it for many, many years. And part of why I'm sharing this and doing this is the importance to support myself and others in stepping through our vulnerability. Brene Brown talks about it. Everyone speaks about it. And so I'm noticing how I'm usually not nervous on camera, and sharing my personal affirmation is making me be like, ooh, okay, so here it goes. So every morning, what I do when I'm alone, I wake up and I say, I am the oasis of health, happiness, beauty, love, and joy. And my intention is to create that with myself and those around me. And that is my affirmation every morning. And I wake up with that intention, and to support myself in following through. I'm not perfect. No one is. Yet what we have to remember is we have to really focus on what's right and wonderful about ourselves, right? Our society does a really, really good job at telling us what's wrong with us. at telling us where we're not perfect, how we don't look good enough like this, or we're not this, or we're not that, or the ceiling is here. And I'm just saying, you know what? Enough of that. It's just time. Focus on what's right and wonderful about you and share that. That's what people want to see. That's what the world needs. And that's all encompassing love, right? It begins within and then we share it with others. And so that to me is really important. And to follow through, really follow through on what you know to be true. You know, when we do that, that's when we start living our gifts and our passions and the life we really want. You know, that's how you live a life you love. So that's what I want to share today, Gwen.
You are so beautiful, heart, soul, body, being, light. And I'm just so, so grateful to hear those words and to be your first Facebook Live. And Helena Handbasket Joy says, yay, Helena. And Hadja, yay. Kent, everyone that watched today, so appreciate you. Go ahead and ask yourself, how do I love myself today? And if you want, share it in the comments. I'm going to ask Cheyenne to share that beautiful prayer in the comments. Would you be willing to do that so that we
I would
can
definitely
actually
be willing to do that.
see the words? Thank you so
Yes.
much. I'm just so blessed that we connected and that my life has led me to such incredible people. And I guess, oh, wow. I know that you do shadow work. And I've spent the last couple of years, 3 years, pretty deep in shadow, and you know, coming out of it and being willing to be seen even when I really don't want to be seen today.
And look, you're doing amazing at it. You know, it's so interesting because one of the things we desire most are often the things we're most afraid of. You know, that which we resist persists. And so being willing to step through your fear. Yes, and be seen. Like, we want to be seen, we want to be heard, we want to be validated. And that's true for every single human being in this world. That's human nature. And so you creating a space like this and a platform for others and being willing, no matter what, to show up, that is something special, and that's a gift. You know, and as we're thank you, and thank you. And as we're loving ourselves today, let's go out and share that with others. You know, look around you today. Who's around you, whether you know them or not? What's a compliment you can give them? What's something nice you can share with them? A smile, a sweet glance, hold the door for someone. All of those pieces are sweet, kind gestures that are a ripple effect in the world. So please give to yourself and others.
You just reminded me of something. This morning I was with my mom and we went to a store whose name I won't mention, looking for something they didn't have. But she was smiling at everyone. And she's a little old 81-year-old woman who has all this energy, not as much as she used to, but she smiled at this enormous African-American man, and he just burst out into this huge grin and guffaw and was laughing. And it was like, wow, this is what I come from. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful that she's still here and with me. And so today I'm loving myself by acknowledging that I'm my mother's daughter.
That is beautiful. And I love that. And acknowledge her. You know, often we acknowledge people in our own minds and our own hearts. And what really creates connectivity and unity is when we reach out and actually share that with that person, with those people. And if they've passed, find a ritual that works for you so you stay connected in the ways that you want. You know, my mother passed when I was 12, and staying connected to her is the most important thing to me. And for a long time, I had let go of that, and I struggled, and I was wondering why I was struggling. And I realized that I had let go of something that was really important and dear to me. So for those who are with us physically and those that aren't, reach out and honor them. Yeah, that's loving ourselves as well.
And you have given so much value today, incredible value. How can people find out more about Cheyenne Joy and discover the gift?
Oh, thank you for asking. Well, first you can go to A Living Curriculum, and I'll put that in the comments.com. And what you'll find there is all the links to Discover the Gift and as well to my next events. And I do life coaching certification, and I have an event coming up in July for that. And just a living curriculum, which teaches you the 8 steps to living a life you love. And you can find
Which
me
is in
there.
Discover the Gift.
Which
Yeah.
is in Discover the Gift, exactly. So it's all a
Yes.
part of it and connected. Yes. So thank you again. Oh,
Of course
thank
it's
you.
backwards, but
That's okay.
backwards. Thank you, Facebook Live, for making everything backwards, but that's okay.
That's okay. And thank you all for coming and joining us here today. It really is so
Yeah.
special to see you, Gwen, and to see so many loved ones here that are on. Erin, Sarah, Suzanne, and so many more. Thank you again for being here. Okay.
Thank you. All right,
Thank
everybody. Love
you.
yourself today. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you so much for my amazing guest, Cheyenne Joy.
Discover the gift. You look in the mirror.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.